Now, News Channel 8 at 10 on the CW Tampa Bay, sponsored by Farah and Farah.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Josh Benson.
And I'm Paula Lucero. Thanks for joining us for News Channel 8 on the CW Tampa Bay.
Well, flying is getting even harder thanks to the historically long government shutdown.
Today, the Federal Aviation Administration announced a 10% reduction in flights at the country's 40 biggest airports. That includes Tampa International Airport. News Channel 8's Ryan Arbogast is live at TPA for us tonight after hearing from officials and people that are concerned with flights in and out of our area. Ryan.
Josh Pella, the FAA's flight reduction plan will start in just a few hours, and this is a tiered approach. It's going to start at 4% by midnight and go all the way up to 10% by the end of next week. Now, we don't know exactly what flights will be impacted, but we do know how many. TPA says about 60 daily, and that has travelers concerned as we head to Thanksgiving. There's already plenty of red at TPA, and in a few hours, we may see a lot less green.
We're not going back for, a week or so. So who knows what's going to happen.
Jeff Dubrazik is visiting friends in Tampa from Phoenix. It's not exactly a city you can drive back to, especially if your flight gets canceled. No plane means staying.
That's always a worry for us, yeah. As far as, we could have to pay more. That's not our fault that things are being delayed.
The FAA announcing today 10% of the flights at the 40 biggest airports in the country must reduce trips by 10% in order to alleviate the air traffic controller shortage caused by the longest government shutdown in our nation's history.
Just a little bit worried, and with the whole situation with the air traffic controllers not being paid, that's another worry. Are there enough of them? Just trying to make sure everything's safe and we can get back for school on Monday.
A busy airport Thursday, soon to be even busier by Thanksgiving and Christmas. Experts telling us most airlines have offered free cancellations.
If your travel is not urgent, I would think about rescheduling, starting tomorrow for the next few days while we figure this out.
The reduction in flights working alongside Washington, both with no end in sight.
But I'm sure people are pretty worried.
Josh Paolo, that travel expert you just heard from, says if you absolutely have to fly in the next week or so, the best thing to do is to take a direct flight right in the morning so that it doesn't get delayed. We also reached out to some other methods of transportation. Amtrak tells us they expect bookings to skyrocket over the next few weeks. We also reached out to Enterprise Rent-A-Car and are still waiting to hear back on that demand. Live in TPA tonight, Ryan Arbogast, 8 on your side.